And it's sad that she had to protect herself from not the enemy, but the enemy within the Army, which is unfair.
I was raped twice, and I was assaulted a couple times, and I was harassed one way or another constantly, whether it was sexual harassment, embarrassment harassment, platoon harassment, anything.
Next to Annie, and look at
Oh, shit, you're welcome from York.
you look sad.
I'm jealous. I mean, I just wish I was, as active and as into it as they are. I still believe in the cause, and I still believe in serving your country, but the country didn't even, I was ready to die for this country, but they couldn't extend an inconvenience, to do the right thing. I keep my uniform, my dress uniform.
It's important for you?
Yes, very.
Why?
It is what I wore in formal events, and it was it's sentimental. I earned everything on my sleeve and on my chest, so that's a big deal for me.
So it's still part of your life?
Very much so.
Even if they hurt you?
Yes, it's the Army in general the Army structure hurt me, but I still played with the big boys. I was one of them. We were just watching a movie, and he started getting a little touchy, and I'm like, again, another drunk guy. I think he's like 9 or 10 inches taller than me, and he weighed a lot more than me. Like, he wasn't fat, but he wasn't the fittest guy you'd ever seen. So he held me down, and I was raped, and I left shaking, going, what the hell just happened? What I don't understand. Why did this happen to me again? Do I have something written on me? Do I have, saying violate me? one of the rapists. So he's still contacting me for whatever reason. But he left a comment on my pictures. Says, "I love this picture of you." For him to still contact me makes me know for a fact that he has not been contacted by the Army to do any sort of investigation.
Keep his head out of the fucking mud. Hernandez, where's your baptism? Hold on, Hernandez, give me baptism.
This is a good 30-second video of exactly what I went through every day, and this was his attitude. This was my platoon sergeant's attitude of women. Women are objects. Women are not supposed to be soldiers. Okay, this is my platoon sergeant, and he's embarrassing this, publicly embarrassing in front of the whole platoon as private because he found out he was a virgin.
Louder. I'm gonna get late. I'm gonna get late. I'm gonna get late.
The birds, they leave their mark. And this takes it off.
How did she die?
She died in Iraq from what the Army says was a self-inflicted gunshot wound to her chest. That's what the Army says. I don't know how she died. I want to find out how she died.
What do you think? You don't know what to think.
There's so many different opinions. I don't see her killing herself. But if she did, I can understand why.
Why?
She did, yes, because of the trauma that she had been through with the rape and the way that people treated her afterwards. And so I can see how she would be depressed enough to do that, but it's not like her. This is her original hat that she wore. That's her original writing. And boots. My little girl's combat boots. And she liked people to look at her and go, "Ah, you're in the Army," you know, and shake her hand. And she was very proud of that, very proud of that. I should have known I was going to get murdered, raped, or beat up from him. Remember I told you my worst fears? I guess I saw them happen before my eyes, before I'm dead. He raped me, but if he gets set free, he will beat me to death or murder me. Well, anyway, how is everyone and everything in Texas? How are the twins? How are you doing? Hopefully well. Well, how does Tiffany like her new job? It was really hard to face him, Mom. The looks that he was giving me were horrible. Don't cry. They are taking care of me. Your #1 soldier, Tina. Your daughter. Love you, Tina.
You want me to hold one?
Yeah.
This is the death scene, but this shows how she was laying. This obviously has got to be the top of her head up here, and then the pillows, and then you can see a little bit where the hole is in the headboard.
What gun did she use to supposedly kill herself?
This gun right here that they show in the picture, the M16, and then this is the gun that was found next to her, the same gun, I assume.
And how would she do to kill herself with this?
If she were to have shot herself, in my opinion, where the bullet entered and exited, she would have to have been holding it up like this to shoot herself. And her arms, from her shoulder, what they measured to the end of her fingertip, was barely long enough. So if she were to use her thumb wouldn't have been long enough to shoot herself
In any direction.
in any way that she was holding it.
Even the autopsy.
The autopsy doesn't make sense either.
Why?
It says that she has long red hair, and as you can tell in pictures, she does not have long red hair. She has short, dirty blonde hair. It doesn't show any metal in her feet, which she does have metal in her feet. It doesn't show either wound on the back of her ear. She had one on her left and one on her right. Please help me. Please call me or email me back to let me know if you will talk to me. I am not angry. I just need answers. I think I could put the rape behind me if he would give me answers on her death. I think I could put that in the back of my mind when I'm talking to him.
We want to try and get you the information that we know you want, and rather than going through the press, that's everybody's right to do that. I never felt bad when people go to the press about things when they're not happy. Right to me
I
either.
was furious.
Yeah. What my promise to you is to get back what the answer is to your question.
Because the law says you can't sue the Army for things that happen in combat.
Do you think the Army is lying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're either lying or they're hiding the truth. There's probably a distinction there, but it's one or the other.
Why?
Because it's, from the Army, the way the Army thinks, it's to their benefit not to make it appear that things are bad over there, because they have to recruit more women and men to go to Iraq. They have to convince parents to let their children go over there. And if the danger is not only from the Iraqis, but from our own soldiers, mothers are not going to let their daughters go there.
We're going to decline to conduct an interview, but what we'll do is we'll send you a written response regarding our
I would like to understand why you're declining our petition.
We are just declining right now.
Oh, good. So good to see you. Yeah, it's so great to meet you guys.
To meet you.
So excited.
Well, welcome to Washington.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big. I'm so excited.
It is, and right over there is where the Houses of Congress are, and we're going to be starting tomorrow.
Great.
Go over there and talk to people about all of this.
I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. Oh, I wanted to show you. I was working like last night, and this is something I wanted to show you guys anyway. And so we might as well do it with camera.
Oh my goodness.
I drew that.
Wow.
That says females military service, do it willingly or unwillingly. When be a slut, or be a whore or a victim. And it says when you decide your branch of service, make sure you make that decision too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Making sure I get my facts right.
Where are you guys from? What did you do in the military? What do you do?
I was an MP and now I'm logistics. 92 She got court-martialed and put in prison.
For?
She went AWOL instead of going to Iraq a second time.
Oh.
Yeah.
It happens. It does.
It was worth it.
You're a hero.
Thank you. Thank
You're not a
for
criminal.
saying that.
You're a
Thank you.
hero.
Thank you.
Why did she refuse to go back to Iraq?
I'll tell you, because she did not want to be raped by her command again.
Literally?
Literally. That's why.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yeah, she was raped by her command. Just used and abused her for months when she was over there. And she,
An officer?
NCO. Her squad leader.
Holy crap.
I sit there and whispered her.
I was like, is it your whole hearing and everything done with or something?
Big trouble.
Why your daughter cannot talk?
My daughter cannot speak to any kind of press because she was told by the military if she does any more media, she will be court-martialed again and put back in prison. The rapist is free to rape again. He is working for Blackwater in Iraq, making $15,000 a month.
Come on, come on!
Going into Iraq was not a national emergency. It was a war of choice, a war of the oil barons represented by George Bush in that house. I would propose that there be an independent team or several teams that would fly all over the world when there are allegations of sexual assault, rape, and they do the investigation because they wouldn't be part of the chain of command and they wouldn't be under the thumb of the unit commander.
I mean, I know friends, female friends of mine who've come back and said that they've had to carry knives in their boots when they were in Iraq and that they've had to actually scare off people with knives. You know, these women didn't want to kill U.S. service members, so they're not going to shoot them with their M16s, but they definitely have had to defend themselves with knives. That happens in Iraq.
Carry knives where?
On base, just to go to the bathroom, just to go to the toilet at night. They carry a knife so that they don't get raped. I can understand where it comes from, in that when you start to dehumanize a person enough to kill them, it's just another step to dehumanize someone enough to rape them.
But why are you not in the demonstration?
Oh, I don't believe what they believe. We're totally, if I partook in this, I would go everything against I believe. So I've never been pro or anti-war. That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
It's kind of our job to try to make him aware through the congressional people and the other military sources that we can get a hold of and sit down and talk to and explain the problem to them so that they can work through it, and then he doesn't have to know about it then.
So get one of those plants for your in front of that. Those pink counts? Yeah.
Why? Because he lies. I think he's a liar. Why? He said he was going to help my daughter, and he said all the stuff he was going to do for Suzanne, and he didn't.
He didn't?
No, he didn't.
He didn't do anything?
I went into a meeting with him. I went into a meeting with all these signed things by Suzanne saying, you know, she needs help, they're going to put her in prison, I need help. And he says, well, you know, I'm going to hold a congressional investigation about Suzanne and Suzanne's case. He never did it. And then I went in there to hold him accountable for that. And he said, well, there's really nothing I can do. The Republicans are in power. I'm not on the Armed Forces Committee. Maybe you should do this. Well, if you write something up and give it to me, then I will, you know, I will take it forward. And he just blah, 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 blah.
So he has haven't talked to the congressman lawyers.
There's John Condren's office. Sorry, thank you. Sorry.
Sneak by you here.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Push your buttons if you want to.
Just a question. Did you ever heard about this problem of sexual abuse and assault in the army? I mean, it was...
No one's ever come in to talk with me about it before. So this is the first that I've ever spoken to anyone about it.
Was it interesting?
It's alarming. You know, it sounds like a serious problem. So.
Nobody holds the military accountable. Nobody has the power to do that, or they're too scared.
Either we stop doing anything or you continue, and you just have to keep pushing them. You have to be as stubborn, and in their face all the time. And if you're not, nothing will happen. You can guarantee it. You can be guaranteed.
It's overwhelming in that house.
It is, and I have severe PTSD. My husband committed suicide while we were in the army.
Yeah.
And,
my daughter has PTSD too, I know.
Well, I was sexually assaulted at Fort Lewis, Washington. I was a captain in the army. I was a lieutenant at the time.
Wow.
So I'm here. This is my first time doing this. So.
And you get that at the Visitor Center that's right down there.
Oh, if your husband's buried here, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That women are celebrated in the military and respected and just recognized.
Is that the case?
I don't think it's so. It's not reality. It's nice for a 13-year-old to come in here and think this is what everything is all about. A 13-year-old. So I guess I'll call I was sexually assaulted, and when I went days later to see someone about it because I was bleeding very heavily. She was a higher ranking officer, and she told me, of course, that it was very stupid that I put myself in that situation. In so many words, she said that. And she asked me how could I not know that could happen to me, and kind of placed the blame on me. In the military, I feel like it would be very compromising my integrity as a friend and an officer to repeat those. So, but I was also an officer, and I should have been the one to step up to the plate at that time. So I was guilty too of telling people, well, you should move on and go on with your career. So I was guilty too of that. And I think it's a very common attitude to encounter in the military, unfortunately.
Oh, my Well, absolutely, and even after everything that she's gone through, she came back and she wanted to join back up with the reserves, and I was very nervous about that, given everything that had happened, and I didn't want her to do that. But the compromise that we've come to is that I will join with her. I'll join the reserves with her, and then we can be posted in the same unit, and that way we can watch out for each other.
I feel comfortable with the protection of being married to someone who outranks me. I mean, if he's this close, he's not going to let anybody say a bad word about me, let alone take it any farther than that. So I feel safer.
Oh, get away, get away, get away, get away. Man.